Okay, let's talk about social media. It's a crowded world out there, and cutting through all that noise is, well, pretty much everything. Today, we're diving into a tool called Spotter, which is designed to be your eyes and ears online, helping you find the conversations that actually matter. I mean, think about it. The social media universe is just massive. It's a constant flood of posts, comments, videos, you name it. Trying to keep track of every single mention of your brand or your content by hand, it's literally impossible. Which brings up a pretty important question. What if people are talking about you and you have no idea? Because the reality is, there's an unseen conversation about you or your brand happening right now. And if you're not tuned in, you're not just missing some chatter, you're missing out on real, tangible opportunities to grow your audience and your business. Every single one of those missed mentions could have been a collaboration with another creator. It could have been crucial feedback from a customer, or even a key insight into what your competitors are up to. This isn't just about PR, it's pure strategy. If you miss these conversations, you're basically flying blind. So this is where a whole new generation of smarter, more focused tools comes into play. Instead of trying to do a million different things, they do one thing and they do it really, really well. And that brings us to your new social spotter. At its heart, Spotter is a monitoring tool, but what makes it different is its focus. It's built to intelligently scan public posts and only alert you to the stuff that's actually relevant. And here's a huge one. It does this with a big emphasis on privacy, so no creepy tracking or selling your data behind the scenes. And its reach is pretty comprehensive. It covers all the key platforms where these important conversations are happening. We're talking about the visual worlds of Instagram and TikTok, the super fast-paced updates on X, the professional chats on LinkedIn, and of course, the deep dive communities on Reddit. It's designed to listen pretty much everywhere that counts. So what makes Spotter actually work so well? Well, it's all about its core features. You get these lightning-fast notifications sent right where you work. Like in Slack or Discord, it has this really clean dashboard that not only shows you the mentions, but also analyzes the sentiment. Basically, is the post positive, negative, or just neutral? And maybe the best part? It's a simple, no-code setup, which means you can get it up and running in just a few minutes. Okay, so who is this tool actually built for? Spotter isn't one of those massive one-size-fits-all enterprise solutions. Nope, it's designed with a very specific type of person in mind. Let's break down who gets the most out of it. If you're a creator, this is an absolute game changer. Just imagine someone organically mentions your video or your latest post. Spotter catches those shoutouts so you can engage with real fans and maybe even turn that positive mention into a brand partnership. It totally shifts the dynamic from cold outreach to warm, genuine engagement. Now for small brands, think of this as your secret weapon. You can instantly find micro-influencers who are already talking about you. That is just gold, and it dramatically boosts your chances of a successful partnership. And just as important, you can react to customer feedback in real time and manage your reputation on the fly. And what about agencies? Well, for them, Spotter hits a real sweet spot. It lets you run effective, lightweight competitor tracking for your clients without having to shell out for a massive, expensive enterprise software suite. That frees up your budget and your time, so you can focus on strategy instead of this digging through data. All right, let's be real. No tool is perfect. And to give you the full picture, we have to look at both its biggest strengths and its limitations. Because at the end of the day, it's all about finding the right tool for the right job. It really all comes down to a simple trade-off. The strengths are super clear. Real-time speed, a solid commitment to privacy, and just incredible value for what you pay. The limitations? Well, they're a direct result of its focused design. It's not a super deep analytics suite, and it's not a content publisher. It is a pure listening tool. And that focus is exactly its strength. It's an affordable, real-time alert system, and it doesn't pretend to be anything else. So, after weighing all the pros and the cons, what's the final verdict on Spotter? Let's pull it all together. The tool scores a really impressive 4.6 out of 5, and that score is high for a few very specific reasons. Its speed, its privacy-first approach, and the sheer value it gives you for the price. It knows exactly what it is, and it delivers on that promise exceptionally well. So to put it simply, if you're a solo creator, a small brand, or an agency that needs powerful social listening without that crazy enterprise price tag, then Spotter is, well, pretty much spot on. It's built for you. And that leaves us with one final thought. In an age of bloated software where every app tries to do everything all at once, could your biggest advantage actually come from a tool that just does one thing perfectly? maybe a simple focus tool isn't just an alternative, maybe it's the smartest choice you can make.